Good morning. Today we're going to be changing out these LED fixtures, which burned out like in 3 years. We're going to be changing them to these other ones that we got. LED, dimmable, has an app. They're smart lights. You can change colors whenever you want. Anyway, okay. The first thing we did already, I already did it, but I'm going to go back to the panel and show you. We made sure that we shut off the breaker. Go to your panel. Find the appropriate breaker, sorry. We found out that these are controlled by this one, which is labeled correctly, garage, fairly new house. We shut it off. I'm gonna turn it back on now because we're gonna look for the voltage, that we have correct voltage. Give me a second. These are the live wires now. The black is your hot, white is your neutral, copper is grounded. Give me a second. One-handed is not easy. Pass the camera down. All right. This one it's automatically gonna set to alternating or direct, but you wanna check AC, alternating current in your house. Touch the live wire, neutral, and light switch is off. Give me 1 second. We turn the light switch on. Again, hot wire is the black, white is your neutral, and we have correct voltage. You want to see 120, 125. That's good enough. So we're going to shut it back off, and we're going to switch out the other light. All right, we're going to remove this one. Every light is different. This one has 2 screws on the sides. Just remove it. Grab a screwdriver. Find out which type of screwdriver you need. In this case, it's just a regular Phillips. Take out the screws. That's one. And on the other side. These lights are junk. They're completely junk. They're not replaceable without knowing some electronics. Here we have the wires. You see they just wire not together. Neutral. Power's off, so we're safe. Always put the caps back on just to be sure. And your ground is a screw where your copper wire ties to, and the copper wire from your live wire is tied to. This one had a wire nut and found. It's very simple. Plug and play in this case. There we go. We have our wires. Took out the light. See this base plate? This goes with this light. We're going to be removing that. Alright. Now we're removing the base plate. How it mounts to your wall. Keep these screws. Most likely the other one's not going to come with them. And you already know they fit your box. Lost the wire nut. We're going to keep these screws because that's how we're going to mount the other plate. Okay, let's open up the box for the new one and we'll come back. Alright, we're back. We're going to put this mounting plate on, make sure the wires go through the middle, and find out where you have to place your screws. In this case, it's the outside spaces around here. You can see, and we're mounting straight into it like this, so it might cause me a little bit of a problem. We're gonna see, because my screws are gonna be covered by these screws. They sell a mounting plate that swivels. We'll find out if we're gonna need to do some adjusting. In this case, I'm just gonna mount these screws right underneath. Keep it centered. Should have bought my little drill. to this. Just loop it around. Still grab that light. All right, this is the light here. See, in this case, it tells you which end goes up because this is a double light, one pointing up, one pointing down. But you see it's going to mount on the plate. First, we have to wire it up. If you have excess wire, you could always cut it off. In this case, it's not much. So we're going to wrap this wire around. Leave a little bit of the stranded first so that they tie to the wire nut before the solid wires. If it's not, what it does is keep on spinning and spinning, it doesn't grab. All right, this one. I like to go just me, ground, neutral, and then hot. You don't have to, but just the way I do it. Sometimes I do it live. Don't do that. Be safe. Turn off the power. Oh, be careful with your light. Stuff will scratch it. Once we got these tied in and they're tight, tuck your wires in. So be careful where I'm stepping here. In this case, I'm just going to wrap them around. Make sure that they're hidden inside. Okay. And now find your screws. Make sure they're going to be pointing out. Alright, that was a pain, but we got it in. You got to make sure those wires and nothing behind the light is going to be impeding you from tightening, from getting it tight to the wall. It's always good to have a friend who can pass your little washer and, and nut, but sometimes you got to do it yourself. So now, it looks pretty level. You could always tweak it a little bit. Just make sure these are tight. And we could always tweak it. I'll grab my level later and check it. All right, grab my torpedo, see we're way off. Just that little bit, there you go. That's perfect. We're gonna go turn the power on, just to make sure that it's on. You don't want to do all this work, put it all together, and then it doesn't turn on. I don't know if it turned on, but all right, there you go. Now, color temperature you can change on the app, so we're not worried about that. We just wanted to make sure that we're getting power here. We're gonna go ahead, turn off the breaker, head to the other light, and do the same exact thing, and then we'll be back. And there you go. That's the one we did first. There you go. Power's working. They're mounted. They're straight. Now you go and download the app and you'll be able to customize it however you want. Dimmable, color temperature, colors themselves, period. You could go blue, green, red. Nice lights. These are right here. I think they got them from Home Depot. Pretty sweet. All right. See you in the next video.